Hello, my name is Tom Beal, and I want to share a little bit with you about my experience with Brian Ridgway. And I'm going to get to that shortly, but first let me preface this with a couple things. Who am I, and why should you care? Tom Beal, me, I've been a high performer my whole life. I've been a national bicycle champion. I was the #1 honor graduate from United States Marine Corps boot camp. Earned 3 meritorious promotions in my 4 years of active duty in the United States Marine Corps. Then went into sales, was #1 in 5 separate sales organizations. And basically, I'd get to the top and say, geez, this view is not what I thought it was. Let me go to another mountain and climb it and reach the peak, always. Then I saw people earning nice livings and living incredible lifestyles from the internet. So back in 2001, I began my research. In 2004, I left corporate America. And from there, leveraged and worked with some extremely smart people, and 2 in particular. I worked side by side with Mike Filsame for 5 years, and together we produced tens of millions of dollars in results, and then went on to become president of strategic profits for Rich Sheffrin for over 3 years, and did some amazing things with Rich. And a couple other gurus. I was since nicknamed the guru behind the gurus. And now I have my own products and my own programs that I put out there. But every step of the way, I've tapped into guidance. I've tapped into coaching. I've tapped into people that I felt could help me get to that next level. So I've spent a week in Fiji with Tony Robbins. I've had one-on-one time with Zig Ziglar in Dallas. Rest in peace, Zig. Miss ya. I've had personal conversations with Brian Tracy. I've had personal conversations with most every internet guru that you've heard of. And what does that mean? And let's bring it back and circle it back to right here, right now. After working with pretty much all of my heroes, best-selling authors, famous gurus, and internet marketing gurus, I can say do whatever you can to associate yourself with Brian. The man will, with his gifts and with his talents, laser focus in on some missing, weakest link points and areas that will open your eyes to how, in a flash, an aha moment, you will have that epiphany, and immediately you're brought to a whole nother level. And it's not just me. Look around. There's many testimonials. So I've learned from the best, the most well-known and well-respected names in all of history. And Brian, right now, isn't as well-known yet. But I will say this. Grab a hold of him while you can, because as the testimonials mount and as his popularity rate rises, obviously his fees and availability will go up and his availability will go down. So grab this opportunity while you can. And I'm sure, just like myself and the many other friends of mine who are well known and who have had the fortunate opportunity to work with Brian as well, can say that he has gifts. And some would say they lean a little to the woo-woo side. And I would say, in times that it needs that, yes, he is very tapped in and can, in a woo-woo fashion, get that laser focus you're needing. But the cool part about what Brian's gifts and talents are is he connects that to immediate actions. He connects that to real-world steps that you can begin taking. So it's not all esoteric. It's not all woo-woo type of things. It's actually, okay, great, you've had that epiphany. What does that mean? Here's what to do next. Here's the actual steps to take. So he gives you that real-world actionable items and processes and steps to take. So I would grab a hold of whatever you can of Brian's while you can. He'll be whatever it needs to be for you to have that breakthrough, whatever it needs to be for you to see things in a manner that he is able to reflect back upon you that you may not have ever seen or noticed, or no matter how many other people you've worked with, they may not have witnessed this. They may not have been able to hold that mirror up to you the way that Brian can, so that you can see the areas that you need light shined upon. Brian, thank you for your gifts. Thank you for asking those questions you asked me. This is Tom Beal from TomBeal.tv. I hope you take advantage of the gift that Brian is offering you right now. And until next time, make today great.